Jérémie, who is the founder of Le Petit-Lunetier. They recently got funded from Lenskart also.
So first, I disagree. I think Piyush can say yes very easily. I mean, when he says yes, it can go very fast. So this is actually, what happened. So we met, our brand has been distributed in, I think now 150 stores in India, Lenskart stores exclusively. So we're like the new brand they have in stores. So, but we do also have a lot of blue light, no prescription glasses. This is actually how we enter the market.
I want to know, you are into D2C, similar like what Lenskart is doing in India. You are doing similar thing in France.
Exactly. I mean, that's a different scale, of course, and also we have a different positioning. But exactly, we're a D2C company, so we design, we manufacture, and then we sell in our own stores and websites. So we're exclusively sold and distributed throughout our, channels.
Okay, and you started when?
So we started almost 10 years ago.
Okay.
This is when, Instagram was actually quite big for brands. So this is the beginning of the way. This was the beginning of the, brands surfing the wave of having such a great, awareness and, quite easy actually to get people to know you if you're using well the channels and the social medias. And my previous experience actually was doing social commerce, so e-commerce.
Okay.
But I was focused on brands that had some success on social medias. So the idea was to replicate that, sort of industry onto a new brand, and it happened to be an eyewear brand. I'm a partner with the co-founder of the company is an optician.
Okay.
So he's always been there, in the industry. He's always been working in optical shops.
Okay.
Also, he had some knowledge about the sourcing.
Okay.
So actually, I only brought the business side of the company.
Okay.
And then I got to know the optical side. And he completely brought all the technical aspect, lens part and metal and frames.
What's his name?
Eli Achas is the co-founder of the company. Okay. Actually, I joined him 6 months after he started the company. So when I joined the company, he had already, some products. Also, he was already selling to some optical stores.
Okay.
And we built together the website and then the brand.
So now you are purely into D2C, or you still do B2B?
No. I mean, that was at the very beginning, and we were not exactly sure, what to do.
Correct.
So no, this is when I joined, and we decided to only focus on e-commerce and the website, and then we opened 3 years later our first store.
And that was where?
That was in 2018.
So 2018. And now you have how many stores?
We are 20 stores. We just opened a store yesterday.
Where? Which place?
So Normandy.
No, where it's in Paris on?
No. I mean, most of the stores actually we have are outside of Paris. So we have 3 stores in Paris, and all the other stores are in like the main French cities.
Okay.
Tier 1, Tier 2, or now we're even opening Tier 3 cities.
So can we say those cities are like Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, and this is like Tier 1? That's how we differentiate?
I mean, I'm not really sure about it, but I would say no, you definitely have some maybe 5 cities that would be Tier 1.
Okay.
The only difference is that maybe the potential is in Paris is to open 10 or 20 stores.
Okay.
When other Tier 1 cities, you would maybe open 3 to 5 stores or even less. Okay. I mean, for us, for our industry, for what we do. I mean, another company will have different, approach.
Okay, great. So how is your experience in offline and in online? How different is it? Is it like easy to synchronize both of these two, online and offline, or online is much more easy to do and offline is slightly complicated in terms of operations?
I mean, they're both complicated and quite similar. I mean, the difficulty comes from, joining the experience, having like a real omnichannel experience. And actually, when you start, you believe it's easy because you only have like maybe 1 or 2 stores.
Yeah.
And then you really understand that it becomes complicated, to have like something that's scalable when you open more stores. And this is where you need like a big IT infrastructure. You need like a real WMS. This is where actually our investor Lenskart is really making a difference and helping us. But most of the process we have for omni-channel sales are still, I wouldn't say half automated, half manual.
So then, since you mentioned Lenskart, so I work with Piyush, so I know it's not easy to convince him, and especially where he needs to put in his money. So I'm sure he must have found something different from other brands and coming all the way from India to France. So what was the reason? Do you feel that you were the right fit for Lenskart to be funded by them?
Yeah. So first, I disagree. I think Piyush can say yes very easily. I mean, when he says yes, it can go very fast. So this is actually, what happened. So we met, on a fair,
Okay.
almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I think what actually, was interesting for him, I think, is that we're a brand and we have built the brand. Maybe we have this French flair or we have this fashion brand. And I think that was something he was eager to bring to India, to the market. So this is what we did together. So actually, we took the brand, we decided to localize it to India, we adapted to the frames, and then now we have pushed it to many, many stores in India.
Okay, so your brands are being sold in India's store, and are Lenskart brands also being sold in your store?
No, I mean, our brand has been distributed in, I think, now 150 stores in India, Lenskart stores, exclusively. So we're like the new brand they have in stores. So I think they have two main brands and some smaller brands.
Right.
And right now we are one of these smaller brands, and we hope to expand across the Lenskart stores, not only in India but across Middle East and Asia. That's the idea of the partnership that we have built.
And for you, majority business come from spectacle frames or sunglasses?
So I would say it's most spectacle and prescription, but we do also have a lot of blue light, no prescription glasses. This is actually how we entered the market. We were one of the first brands to be selling blue light glasses without prescription. So only that people need it for screen. And I think this is how we started almost 10 years ago. This is what got people to know us, actually. And then we moved more and more to more traditional optical brand. So selling sunglasses during summertime, of course, here, because the seasonality is quite important, and prescription.
And what is your normal average ticket size in your stores which you sell? Maybe a complete spectacle?
Yeah, so it's complete spectacle. So frames plus lenses, I would say we're around 200 to 300 euros. But all the frames, they will come at 60 euros. So we only have a one price point, which is 60 euros. And this is a sunglasses frame. This can be a blue light frame without prescription.
And how big is your team? How many people are there in all total?
So including all the stores, right now we're around 80 people. But at the headquarters, we're still a small team of 15 people.
Okay. So do you have plans to expand outside France also? You want to concentrate in France only?
I mean, of course we do. However, this is a big market, and we're still quite, we're like a drop of water in a big ocean. So the market is huge. So we have plans with Lenskart to expand to Europe, but there is still a lot of potential to address in France. And the best thing to do is first to address, the low-hanging fruits, which is to open more stores and develop the brands on the local market.
And you place your brand in mass, or is it premium, or is it luxury? How you do that? Just from price point, I want to understand.
I think the price point would be mostly mass market. However, we try to develop a brand that has a premium feeling.
Okay. Similar to what Lenskart is, also has a vision.
Yeah, maybe on the local market, that's how they will position.
Right.
I think the real difference here is that you would need to really position yourself in the fashion industry that's extremely, crowded, also that has many, many top brands. Yeah. So the entry barrier to be the fashion brand is quite high in terms of, building contents, doing some events, also, just being, rational or trying to be consistent over what you do. So this is how we started, but this is where we're pushing hard to improve. Because the landscape is so competitive.
Of course, there's no doubt in it. Great. So nice meeting you, and maybe next time if you are in Delhi, do message me if you can catch up.
Sure, we'll meet at the office. That's the only where I'm
Good. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for your time.